So I picked up this case at a thrift store, for really cheap, and I was like, what can I do with it? I mean, as you can tell, there's lots of parts and lots of room inside this thing. So, I was like, I'm going to paint it. But there was a couple problems. Up here on the top panel, the fan in the back didn't work, so I had to make that work again. And as you'll see here in just a second, where that arrow is, the LED was out. So I grabbed up some supplies and, got the black, got the white, and the other things you need for painting, and I just started the paint. Okay, so everything's painted up. Got a nice white on the inside. I think it looks pretty cool. As for the sleeves that go in there for the hard drives, I went with a nice gloss black. This thing took an entire week to paint because, you gotta let it all dry. So I have been using the Raid Max case for quite some time now, and I figured it was time for an upgrade. I'm going to be going over to the Xclio BlackHawk. I have painted the whole interior of it so it's nice and shiny white. It's got 2 fans in the front, 2 fans on top, so it's going to keep it super cool. So the next step we got to do is rip this one apart, get everything out and cleaned, and we'll be right back. So inside's going to be an EVGA GeForce GTX 660 superclocked 2GB GDDR5 memory, along with 2 1TB hard drives. So I am running an MSI 790FX GD70 motherboard with an AMD Phenom 2 X4 955 processor at 3.2 GHz. On top of it is a Corsair A70 cooler. Powering this system is a Corsair Digital ATX AX1200i 80 Plus Platinum. Everything fit in this case with tons of room to spare. I do have 12 gigs of memory, and you know what? It's not too bad looking. On the back are 3 blue LEDs that light up the whole back panel. That way while you're plugging stuff in and unplugging stuff, you can see what you're doing. And the top of the case has all of your dials and buttons for fan controlling, and of course power and reset. And you can see the lights there, they're all working. Looks pretty cool, and the nicest thing is you can shut them off. Now on the front of the case you can see it shows internal temperature, and with a sleek black look, the only thing that you're going to see is a nice blue fan LED on the bottom, right there. So it turned out to be an actually easy build. There's so much extra room inside this thing, as you saw in the little clips of, the inside of the case. I do like the blue lights, but what's really nice is I can shut them off. There's all sorts of little buttons up here and all the gauges, and it tells me it's internal temperature, which I will be moving that around. I didn't really have a place to put it just yet, so I put it kind of hanging in the center of the case. This has no cable management, so yeah, for now it's kind of a mess. I will most likely be messing with it some more, just making it, usable. So that's the build, and let's go run some temps. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it. It's pretty quiet. It's not dead silent, but it's pretty quiet, and that's with all the fans off. And I'm running at, let me focus in, 44 degrees right on the CPU, 44 degrees right on the power supply, and 39 on the graphics card. This number right here, I'll focus in on that. That number right there, yeah, I don't know. It must be a glitch ever since I updated, the Corsair link. It started messing that up. But, I got also this one running here. This shows that it's running at 44 degrees. So now let's ramp it up and just do some more tests. So I've been running Prime 95 for quite some time. It's over half an hour. If you look down here, yeah, what does that say, 416, and that right there is 339. So it's been running for over half an hour, and check out these temps. Okay, it's still running Oh, let me focus. Yeah, it's still running. And look at this. 48 degrees. Power supply's at 29, and that thing is running at 100%. Yeah, I mean, this thing is definitely louder than I wanted it to be. I mean, you can really hear it. But yeah, I think it was a really good build, really good idea. So I'm definitely going to keep it. Okay, guys, and I will see you guys next time.